for the...
He's the hardest working man in show business. His band's music takes you into the midnight hours. And when you wake up, his voice is back on your radio alarm clock. How on earth did this happen?
Well, Jeff saw me taking out the trash at the radio station.
And he won another award.
But this one is better.
I'm your boogeyman. That's what I am.
It's The Morning Dish with the 2019 Radio Personality of the Year winner, Stephen Phillips.
You paying attention to this, Packy?
And Murphy's own Sherry Raines.
Yeah, you must have given horseback passes to the right guy, Stephen.
Well, giddy up.
And Packy Smith's Shetland pony is right alongside.
You guys know these demo tapes don't just edit themselves together, right?
Well, all right.
3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, folks. Good Monday morning. Hope everybody's doing good out there. Looks like it's going to be a little wet, but hey, we're coming in here sideways. We have got Tommy Townsend all the way from Union County.
Whoa, yeah.
Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning. Does anybody really ever listen to you?
Well, now they will now that you're on here.
Of course.
Yeah, we had a yard sale over the weekend. I had a couple of people come by, so I know there's 2 people out there that listen. So
Yeah.
that's better than none.
It is.
And we got Steve Thompson, a.k.a. Hollywood, on with us.
Hey, glad to be back.
Hollywood. They were talking about the movie, Top Gun before we come in on there. Everybody, how much did you say that thing's gross?
This weekend it crossed $1 billion.
Billion
$1 billion.
Man,
bucks.
that's great.
You believe that?
That's a lot of money.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. I'd probably buy Twitter or something if I had that kind of money.
He'd have a whole bunch of junk cars in his yard. wouldn't he?
I can see it now.
That's all right. I'm all about that. Yeah, that's why we call Steve Hollywood, because everybody's got their call signs on there. They got, what was the different ones they got?
What, on that movie? Well, of course, they got Maverick.
Maverick.
Originally, of course, you got Goose. This new one, you got Hangman.
Hangman.
I don't remember all of them, but
So
yeah.
you're actually, they call you at the Southern Hospitality International
That's right, Southern Hospitality International Transport. Think on that, folks.
Yeah.
That's who he flies for. He flies chickens and goats across the world.
And monkeys too.
Yeah, and monkeys too.
That's it. Except for the monkeypox monkeys, we don't fly those.
No, I don't blame you for that at all. But anyway, so they call him Hollywood. But I don't know. Mine will be. I don't know. We've thought about it. I guess mine will be. Oh, great one or something.
Oh, great one. Is that good? That's it. Huh?
What would Tommy's be? What would Tommy's call sign be? He'd be
I don't know. Well, Tommy's sitting here with his shades on already this morning. It looks like Bono.
Bono. There you go.
Bono. I'm Bono. Yeah.
Got glasses on here, 8 in the morning. I love it.
Sheesh.
It's always bright in my world.
That's it. That's it.
The future's so bright, I gotta wear shades. Hey, in 1959, Lori Morgan was born. How about that? And she's still. I think her biggest claim to fame was she's married to Keith Whitley.
You've got me.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
Wow.
I mean, I didn't know that. Did you know that, Peggy? I know.
I did. I knew it.
Well,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
And bless his heart, he drank himself to death.
I met him up here at the fair.
Right?
Right. It wasn't long before he passed away. He was up there.
Wow.
And, yeah.
We was up there at the antique store. My grandmother's old antique store. We opened it up, and there's actually some old flyers in there from the Georgia Mountain Fair. And Joel Chenier was one in 1994. He's one of the headliners, Joel Chenier.
Yeah.
And I took pictures of it and sent to him. And he's
That's
like,
cool.
I can remember that, but
Oh, wow.
I love him. But he does all that French music, and I can't understand the words. So I listen to it, but I don't know it.
Yeah.
But anyway, and Tommy's gonna appreciate this. In 1977, #1 on the country charts was "Looking by Texas."
Really?
Yep. This day in 1977.
Yep.
And to show you how music goes downhill so quick and so fast, in 1992, Billy Ray Cyrus was still #1 with "Achy Breaky Heart."
There you go.
Wow. How long did that thing sit at #1?
Like 6 weeks.
It had to have been.
Yeah,
I
it was
played
like
that
6
forever.
weeks.
I tell you what,
and
Billy
ever.
Ray Cyrus is a good dude.
Yeah.
Because Miley and my daughter Megan grew up together,
Right.
and we got to knowing them, and I went to a couple of his shows too, and did some stuff with him, but you don't realize how many hits he has until he starts singing them.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
It is. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Oh yeah, I remember that.
The only one that he done that I like was the one that Paul Thorne wrote, didn't he do Burn Down the Trailer Park? I think he did Burn Down the Trailer. That's the only one I really likes, Burn Down the Trailer Park. So I don't know. I guess he's odd. I don't know him. I mean,
he is a good dude.
I've always heard that.
Yeah.
When you course, I don't know the guy, but you read articles and things, they always talk about how just down to earth he is, nice and.
Yeah, he's
this
great.
for Tommy. Cool. This for Tommy. National Sunglasses Day. He's right on time,
Yes,
baby.
sir.
He's rocking the world. He's celebrating National Sunglasses Day. And it's gonna rain.
You know what the irony of that is that this morning, if you all didn't see this morning, Leonardo Del Vecchio passed away. You're thinking, who is that?
Oh man,
he's one of the richest men in the world, worth over $30 billion. He is the founder of Luxottica that owns Ray-Ban, which you're wearing there, Tommy. Oakley, Sunglass Hut, and all that. He is the big sunglass pioneer for the world. He died this morning.
I hate that,
literally
man.
just a few hours ago. But isn't that weird? It's Sunglasses Day today.
It is weird. Yeah, I just got to put them on.
He is 87 years old today.
Yeah.
Wow, he looked a lot younger. I loved him in that movie Aviator.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's a little bit different Leonardo, but
I thought he was in Titanic.
Titanic too. He was.
Well, he's getting all kind of send ups.
He was
today.
great.
Wow.
I'm gonna miss him.
Yeah, when he designed the first airplane or helicopter too, that guy. When he painted the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, he painted.
Yeah,
the Mona
that's
Lisa.
right. Man, he was talented.
He really was.
Yeah. Well, anyway, but no kidding. That's kind of ironic.
But you talk about Ray-Bans. There for a while, Ray-Bans was cheap. You could buy them anywhere for $1.99, and he actually took over the company, turned it around,
That's
and
right.
made them with their high dollar stuff.
That's right. Oakley and all that stuff.
Do you think they're the same glasses we bought back in the day at the dollar store for 99 cents, and he just made them? Everybody want them, and now they're like $500 for the same 99-cent pair of sunglasses.
No.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. No, not at all.
I don't know.
The cool thing is I can wear cheap sunglasses now. I don't have to have them them Coke bottles I used to have.
Hey, everybody sings about cheap sunglasses. They don't never sing about high. I mean, look, take it from ZZ Top.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Anyway, I don't know if we're going to have John Elefante on today or not. Anyway, he's the lead singer for Kansas, and we booked him, and then he's like, well, he's probably going to need a later pre-recorded date, because last time we had him on, he got up and come on the show, and he's like, dude, this is just too early, because he stays up all night.
I guess where's he?
He's in Nashville now.
Oh, he's not that far
I was telling
away.
Tommy, though, him and his brother is actually the one that built the Sound Kitchen, which you actually done some recording.
Oh yeah, I've recorded there several times.
And he sold it, but they actually built the Sound Kitchen and then added on to it, and it got to be a big thing. But he said he seen the writing on the wall, because a lot of folks are recording in their basement and they're getting the same quality as what you can in the bigger studios.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
he's like, I think it's time to get out, but he's got some new music coming out. Super nice guy.
Yeah.
He's not so much of a morning person. So we're gonna test the waters and see if he comes on or not. But anyway, we probably need to jump to break. You got anything else you
We
want
got
to
some
throw out there?
birthdays. Hey,
Who you got?
Tobey Maguire. You know who that is?
Tobey
He's my favorite Spider-Man.
Oh,
Thought he did a great job as Spider-Man. It's his birthday today. For all the social media fans out there, Khloe Kardashian birthday.
Oh,
is today.
yeah.
I
We
know
love Khloe.
some people out there that
We
think that's
love
great.
Khloe.
Yeah.
Which one is she? Is she the
I
one
don't-
that's still
I
a
don't
girl, or
know.
is she
I
not
mean,
a girl
I don't
now?
know. They're all kind of the same to me. Now, remember this guy? It would have been his birthday, Ross Perot. You remember Ross Perot?
I remember Ross Perot.
Yeah.
Ross Perot. Now I got this chart right here.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you this chart and show you the economy and how we're going to make more money by reducing taxes.
I don't know.
Remember that? That's how he spoke.
I'd like to have
Ross
him
Perot.
right now. I guarantee it.
Love that guy. Yeah, it would have been his birthday today. But that's basically it.
Hey, I need a big
Abrams.
birthday to a couple of my lovely friends. I've not got very few, but anyway, Adam Plott, happy birthday to you, young man. Timmy Shelton, happy birthday, Timmy. Gosh, I ain't seen him. We've been friends since grade school. How he's still my friend, I never know. Laverne Weeks, happy birthday. That's some kinfolk there. And Becky Killiam, happy birthday to you. And Lucinda Denton Butler. I went to school with that gal, so we've got them out there. Let's go ahead and jump to a quick break, and then we'll see if John's on. If he's not, we're going to keep on talking about what's going on in the real world. Hey, More Insurance Services. We sure do appreciate them bringing a show today. They're great. They've been with us for a long time, and they got a show on the weekend, so don't forget to check out More Insurance Services.
And now with more news for Western North Carolina and North Georgia, I'm Jeff Batten, and reaction in the highly conservative mountain region was swift after the Supreme Court Friday overturned Roe v. Wade and returned the decision governing abortion back to the states, including a pro-life advocate and Blairsville resident Don Corbett, who believes the decision is right.
50 years since Roe v. Wade, science really has learned so much more about a baby's ability to feel pain at even just a few weeks. We've told women that unlimited access to abortion has freed them and liberated them. And I just don't see it that way.
From the pulpit, so does Pastor Keith Cox of First United Methodist Church.
As Christians, we should ask how we can support the would-be mothers. There are numerous resources available, such as pregnancy centers, who provide health care from the beginning through the toddler years. Make known in your community that your church is a safe place of support, and consider adoption.
And a pro-choice advocate, Katie, remembers her abortion at 16.
Not a day goes by where I don't feel as if I made the right choice. As I cried yesterday, I thought about those other 15, 16-year-old girls who would be in similar situations now, and in certain states, even if their parents supported them, would not have the same option that I did.
And to another medical procedure, the area's Department of Public Health is urging all to take advantage of the free HIV testing available today in our area and across the state.
We're still seeing HIV cases. It is highest among people aged 25 to 34. And we recommend that anyone between the ages of 13 to 64 should get tested at least once in their life.
Spokeswoman Natasha Young says the goal at the Public Health Department is to eradicate the country of HIV by the year of 2030. Please download the free WJRB app. For Pat Malone and Nora Almazan, I'm Jeff Batten.
At United Community Bank, we believe the most powerful equation in banking is loving your bank, plus your bank loving you back. Our customers rated us #1 in customer satisfaction with consumer banking in the Southeast, plus #1 in trust. We've earned not just one J.D. Power Award, but 7 in the past 8 years. When superior banking combines with the highest customer satisfaction, it all adds up. Experience the difference at United Community Bank. Member FDIC. For J.D. Power 2021 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
July is all about freedom. And when it comes to your next vehicle, the place to celebrate that freedom is Jackie Jones Ford in Hayesville.
Freedom to head to the beach in a Ford SUV.
Are we there yet?
Freedom to show the ladies my brand new Mustang.
Freedom to shop at Jackie Jones Ford, knowing I'll drive out with a great car and a great deal.
Family, freedom, and a new Ford at Jackie Jones Ford in Hayesville.
Looking for buying or selling real estate in the mountains? The Rick Andrews Real Estate Team is here to help. Our team of experts will guide you through the real estate process in the Northeast Georgia and Western North Carolina mountains from the moment you inquire until our last meeting. From luxury lakefront estates and beyond, we're here to make buying and selling a rewarding experience. Visit callrickandrews.com to see our listings or call the Rick Andrews Real Estate Team 828-557-9139.
Union General Women's Health provides obstetrics and gynecological services close to home. Doctors include Kevin Davis, Cynthia Mercer, Kimberly Denton, Benjamin Harris, and nurse practitioner Christy Collins. They serve all of Northeast Georgia, Western Carolina, and surrounding areas. Plus, they now have 2 locations in Blairsville and Blue Ridge, Georgia. Call 706-835-2222 to schedule your appointment in Blairsville or 706-946-3080 to schedule your appointment in Blue Ridge.
Constantly challenging ourselves as a college means more learning opportunities, better teaching, more innovative programs, greener facilities, a stronger community, and happier students. Every choice we've made reinforces our mission to help educate, inspire, and empower you. Young Harris College. This is the place where your future unfolds.
Hey, this is Samuel from Sleep USA Mattress. Our favorite holiday of the year is here early. The 4th of July sale is going on now at Sleep USA. Save hundreds on select brands and don't forget to take advantage of our 0% interest-free financing so you can hold on to your cash to pay for gas. Don't miss out on this opportunity to sleep well and live well. Make sure you visit one of our locations in Franklin, Silva, Blairsville, and Murphy or visit sleepusamattress.com.
The Morning Dish!
At the beginning of a new week, people see things differently, like why they're locked into their monster insurance carrier and paying higher premiums than their next-door neighbor. If that's you, you need to speak with More Insurance Services, an independent agency in Hayesville, Blairsville, and Hiawassee.
All righty, we're back. back with you, and I don't think John's coming in. You can check again over there. We got some comments. Said, good morning out there. Who is it, Packy? I can see something.
It says JG's Lounge.
Oh, good morning. How are you? How are you? Anyway, this would be terrible, folks. We got, before dying, a wounded bear killed a hunter who shot him. That'd be about the way my luck would work out. I reckon he shot this bear, and he crawled down the, out of the tree to go check on it, and he got over there. The bear weren't dead.
Wow. Yeah.
Ooh.
And killed him.
He killed the hunter, and then
it died.
Then later he died.
Yeah,
that'd be like,
wow.
Did he get the gun?
That'd be like waiting for him on the other side. Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna fix this.
That is crazy. Well, you know what? It's going to get worse as technology evolves. Get this, a similar type of thing. I saw this article the other day. Listen to this headline. Are you ready for the topper? Here's the topper moment of the day. Here we go. Da-da-da-da.
Okay.
Listen to this headline. Running wild, Google's sentient AI child could escape and do bad things, insider claims.
AI?
Yeah, artificial intelligence. They claim that they have got this thing that's basically at a child level of intelligence for the past year. And one of the developers there at Google says this thing could get loose, and who knows what it would do in society.
But now, is that in this virtual world?
No, it would exist. It would exist virtually, but the thing is, it could be out there doing stuff. And
well, if it has the mind of a how old child?
8-year-old.
Yeah. Okay, well then all it's going to do is look for candy.
Yeah. That's it. That's it.
Oh, did you know they spotted Bigfoot over in Coopers Creek
a
couple
didn't know
weeks
that,
ago?
but I can believe it.
Right.
Yeah, said the guy was at this avid hiker, is back there in the woods, and it was getting dark, and he actually encountered Bigfoot and started running. I think he come out over in Suches somewhere on the highway.
Wow.
But said he ran. I mean, he was on the expedition Bigfoot.
What? Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Who can't believe in Big? I believe in Bigfoot.
I do too. He's around.
I think he flew down here in the UFOs. I really do. I think UFOs brought him from another planet or something.
That could be it. But that show, Expedition Bigfoot, remember they had an episode, I guess it's been a decade ago now, where they filmed it up here.
Yeah, and over in Helen or somewhere, wasn't it? Yeah,
they did.
I remember.
Well, honestly, we got the Bigfoot Museum down
That's
here.
a cool
He's
museum.
all over. Bigfoot's all over. He's everywhere.
Yeah.
Every picture you see of him, he's blurry. I just think he's really, in real life, he's just blurry.
He's blurry.
Yeah,
when you see him, you're like, wow, my eyes are out of focus.
Now, that thing you watched, did they actually show him, or is it just hear him going, ooh?
No, this was on their the down there in wherever they are, Blue Ridge or whatever. This was on their Facebook page. It was a long post, and Christy saw it and showed it to me, and it was just the guy wasn't from here that saw him, but
we should go on a Bigfoot expedition.
That would be fun.
Oh, yeah, that would be cool. Could we go during the daylight? I don't get out there at night.
Now, here's the thing. What would we do if we saw him? That's what I want to know.
We'd scream like girls.
Are we gonna like chase after him?
No, I'm not.
Try to catch him, shoot him?
You go, Steve. I'm right behind you. I'm right behind
Follow me.
Put some fresh pair of underwear in your backpack when you're going out, just in case.
There you go.
All right, Steve, get him.
That's it.
I'll back you. I'll back you. What was that song Ray Stevens had about where the boxer, he got beat up and all that stuff? I'm sorry, man. The guy get in the car and the door just locked automatically.
Yeah.
Let me in.
Follow me, Stephen. I'm right behind you.
I'm weak. Golly. But I don't know. I mean, you think there really is Bigfoot? I mean, honestly, nobody's ever found one.
I don't know. Well, I mean, here's the thing. What gives credibility to that stuff is that the legend of it has existed for several hundred years. So you've got Native American tribes that claim to have seen this thing, and multiple tribes. So it's nothing that came up in the 60s when somebody was smoking pot and came up with this idea of a big furry guy.
Why you got to drive pot in?
This is something that's been around for quite some time.
Yeah.
This lady that was at the distillery one day, and I just happened, and Megan came and got me and said, Dad, come up here and listen to this story. Well, she had bought one because we got those shirts that, I drank Granddaddy Mims and saw Bigfoot. Well, she was from Augusta, and she was, I don't know, a little bit older, but she said that her and her husband owns several acres down there, and there's some walking trails on it. Mm-hmm. And she said, you probably think I'm lying. And she said, I wouldn't believe me either. But she said that she was out walking one night, and about 50 yards in front of her, one crossed the path. Wow. And when she was telling this, she got chill bumps all over her. She goes, it still scares me to talk about it. But, this lady was, she was a sane lady. And she got talking about it. She said, I would have never believed in Bigfoot or UFOs or aliens or anything, but I saw him.
Did y'all?
It was back in the, and she says back in the late '80s.
Did y'all cut her off from the bar after that? I mean, wasn't too many to drink.
No, she had just come in there just to buy one of those shirts.
Right.
Wow.
And was
That's cool.
Because I've always been a Bigfoot fan, and Megan came and got me to.
I probably ain't gonna see him because I don't hang out in the woods much.
I don't either.
Yeah, I'm with you. Who we got, Pat?
No, that was Dave Edwards. He was calling in. I think he's seen Bigfoot before.
Really, Dave? I can believe that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I can believe that. I reckon Johnny Depp's lawyer. What is her name? Carlemagne Van Guiz?
Camille.
Huh?
Camille Vasquez.
Yeah, she is a hero for she helped an airline passenger who hit their head. So she was there to save the day, and they don't have any videos on YouTube or anything or on social media, but I'm sure she said, "Have you been hurt in an accident?"
Yeah, no kidding, no kidding.
Here's my card. You see what I done with Johnny Depp?
I mean, she's got a lot of great press for herself. I mean, she won that thing for old Johnny there, but during that trial, there was all this rumor that she and Johnny were dating. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw
that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love that, man. That was better than any kind of reality TV series at all, and I just hate it's over with. But they're talking about having, she's going to
appeal it.
She's going to take him back to court
That's
and try
right.
to beat it and all that. So maybe we get him back in court. I hope so, because, man, that was better than any kind of, Housewives of Atlanta or anything. I mean, it was great.
Yeah, she doesn't have the money to pay him. That's why she's appealing it. She cannot pay the whatever.
I don't know. But anyway, John Depp's lawyer, she is a hero, I reckon. So we'll see how this court case, maybe this is another court case coming out. I'm telling you, she hit her head on the airline.
I've seen a lot more of his commercials on TV since then, too. Have you? His cologne?
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
I reckon, he's going to be touring. He's going out touring. He's a heck of a musician. People don't realize that.
Yeah, he is.
He's a good musician.
Yeah.
He was actually on them lost, basement tapes that they had or whatever.
That's right.
He played on that, and he's
right.
fixing to start touring. My only thing, though, with him, he wears all them chains and all that weird stuff, and it's just, it's just to be a rock star, you have to wear all that.
Yeah, to me, he looks like his pirate character, Jack Sparrow, with a different kind of hat on. He wears a hat like you.
Yeah.
But then he has all that.
He don't look near as good as I do.
No, not at all. Not at all.
He's from Kentucky.
He is.
Yeah. That's why everybody say he's crazy. And I thought, he's not. He's got money.
Rick Loker, good morning, man.
Hey, Rick.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Not much of nothing. What are you doing up so early?
I always listen to the morning dish. I ain't gonna miss that.
So you got
You're the one.
The other one. We finally met
Tommy,
him.
I told you we had a listener. What are you doing? Tell us what's going on out there.
Well, I was gonna ask Tommy how Miss Chrissy's doing, and
she's doing great.
That's good. I thought Tommy used to hang out with Bigfoot. Trace Atkins, didn't he wear like a 16 or 17?
I think so. Yeah.
Did he wear that big a boot?
He was a big old boot.
Yeah, he's a better singer than he is an actor. I can tell you that.
All right, guys, enjoy the show.
All right, man, take care.
See ya.
But you talking about Johnny Depp? They made fun of him.
Hey, see, I heard that Vitopper. Did you hear that? Vitopper?
It's catching on.
Johnny Depp spent like $100,000 build a cannon where he shoot his buddy's ashes out over the ocean. I mean, I think that's awesome. I mean, that's just cool. That just shows how good a friend you are. But we actually got a Colorado hockey fan got banned after scattering his friend's ashes on the ice.
Wow.
So he wanted, I'm like, what the heck?
They're out there with that, what is it called, the Zamboni or whatever. Shaving the ice down and grinding this cat's ashes into the ice.
That would be
That's kind of wild. Hey, you know what? They won last night. The Avalanche won the Stanley Cup last night.
I saw
it went to game 6. Went to game 6, and they won.
And how many fans out there really care?
Well, I'll tell you who does care. My sister and her family out there. They live in Colorado. They are all about them winning. They're watching that stuff.
Because them guys' ashes are out there gives you better traction.
I don't know, but anyway, so Colorado they beat the folks down there from Florida.
That's funny though. People, we went deep sea fishing and the fishing guys out there, and he said, in our off time we actually take people out to spread their ashes in the ocean. That's what they do when they ain't fishing. They take people's ashes.
Sure.
Back years ago, they would take bodies out there, but he said they had to quit that because actually one washed back up on the beach.
That's nice.
That back years ago, But
hey, Ma, look, Grandma.
That's
terrible.
We were talking.
That's terrible.
We were talking about Billy Ray Cyrus a little while ago.
Yeah.
Well, he told me the story one time that he had a big fan that passed away, and the other lady would actually.
Now we're talking like big fan, like overweight fan, or like a big fan because
a dead fan. Then
okay, got you.
But anyway, this other lady would bring. I can't remember her name. Bring her urn to his shows and buy a seat for her.
Okay.
And, but anyway, and so they were sitting at home one Christmas Eve night, and then their bell rang down at their gate, and it was that lady bringing the lady's ashes, wanting to spread her ashes on their property, and they're like, no, that's get a little weird there.
Billy Ray and his wife's getting divorced.
I saw that.
I didn't know it. Nobody knew it. I guess they're probably already divorced now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I guess my favorite Billy Ray Cyrus is when Gary Chapman's talking about when he buzzed their house with he does that all the time. Gary goes to different people's houses and buzzes them with a helicopter.
Yeah.
And
he flies or something, doesn't he?
Yeah, he flies a helicopter, but anyway, they come running out wearing nothing but a sheet. I mean, you'd wonder what the heck's going on,
Yeah, sure.
Then he had Stephen Curtis Chapman. Him and his wife was out there laying around the pool, taking it easy, and he went down and blowed all their pool stuff away.
Wow.
I'd love to hang out with him just for the weekend because I know I couldn't last much longer than that. We'd be in jail. But anyway, folks, we're going to take a short break. Tommy's got a big event coming up here in another couple of weeks, and we'll talk about that and see what else is going on. But anyway, y'all go over and check out More Insurance Services. We love them, no doubt about it. They got a weekend show. They actually got me insured, which is a big deal. Trust me. Talk to the law. They'll tell you. And but anyway, give More Insurance Services a call.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder.
Now you can find Mountain Insurance in Blue Ridge, a division of More Insurance on 515 between the UCB and the Burger King. Call Jeremy Payne at 706-632-2274 for a fast and accurate quote.
They say where there's smoke, there's fire. But in Blairsville, that's only half true. Barbecue lovers, get your vehicle pointed towards Smokeout Barbecue. Now in the parking lot of Blairsville restaurant Grits and Greens. Just roll down the window and let the aroma lead you to a spread of pork, chicken, brisket, and ribs. And we have all your favorite sides to go along with it. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. until we run out. See ya at Smokeout Barbecue in Blairsville.
Has the direction of our country got you thinking about what you can do to make your voice heard? Donating money? Attending a rally? If that's not you, how about something simpler and more symbolic? Let Mountain Flagpoles install and mount a pole at your dwelling. Who knows? Maybe you'll inspire someone driving to the polls in November. Call Billy the Flag Guy and Mountain Flagpoles in Blairsville at 706-804-0949 and pledge your allegiance by raising the flag outside your home, church, or business.
Hiawassee Hardware on Main Street has everything on sale now that you need for digging into your garden work, like Cowart mulches, soils and soil conditioners, pine straw, grass seed and fertilizers. We now feature Cub Cadet riding mowers, Troy-built walk-behind mowers, and we're still the one for top-quality chainsaws, trimmers, blowers, pressure washers, and more. And Hiawassee Hardware has you covered for cleanup as well, with dump carts, trash cans, and more. At Hiawassee Hardware, your store for summertime and a whole lot more.
Did you receive an abnormally high water bill last month? Well, there's a good chance you've got an underground water leak and an even better chance you don't have the equipment to diagnose and fix it. But I'll tell you who does. Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services, and they're right here in the area. Grayland has the specialized equipment to find the leak and make the necessary repairs at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water service. Call Eric locally at Grayland at 706-897-9110 and get the water bill under control.
For older adults who enjoy their freedom but need a helping hand with everyday life and activities.
Whether independent living or assisted living is your desire, age in place at Brasstown Manor Senior Living.
Enjoy the best in senior care, amenities, and dining in Hiawassee. Brasstown Manor is more than just a place to live. It's a fun, active community, a safe haven, and a lifestyle.
Start your journey at BrasstownManor.com.
The Morning Dish.
You can't blame Stephen Phillips for your business insurance going up 25% this year, but you can still do something about it. Business owners, you need to talk business with More Insurance Services, your mountain insurance agency in Hayesville, Blairsville, and Hiawassee.
All righty, folks, we're back with it. We got Tommy Townsend and Topper with us.
That's it, Topper.
Steve
You remember that. You remember that.
When is the movie? Hadn't you got a movie fixing to be released?
Well, you know what? It's been released. In fact, we just got the news this weekend.
Top Gun. Maverick was based
yeah,
on him.
Top Gun. Exactly.
Life,
No, Legend of the Oro Arrowhead is Legend of the Oro Arrowhead. It's hard to say, even for me. And I'm in the movie Oro Arrowhead. Anyhow, that movie it's on Google TV, Apple TV. It's on YouTube movies and TV. It's on Vudu. It's on every cable. If you have cable at your house, all the video on demand stuff is on like every service of that in the United States. It will be on Amazon Prime. It was supposed to be on Amazon Prime 2 weeks ago, but apparently now we found out from Amazon this weekend that it is actually uploaded, but there is something funky about the way it's
pronounce the name.
Yeah, no kidding, right? It's in one part of the system, and they're getting it shifted over into the Prime thing. So it's going to be there any day now, and along with that, Hulu will have it too. Then.
That's funny. We had Kevin Sorbo's wife the other day was on the show and talking. So after it's over, she said we're thinking about coming to Big Canoe for a vacation.
Yeah.
And I said, well, you ought to come on up here. And she's like, well, send me some information about what's going on. So I started sending her all the stuff, Brasstown Valley, and all the different stuff around here that's going on. And then I talked about Clayton, Georgia. And I said, Clayton, that's where they shot the movie Deliverance. And she's like, oh, that makes me feel better.
There you go. Yeah, they absolutely need to come up here. I mean, Big Canoe is cool, but that's just like a beginning.
Kevin was
of
up here back when they did the movie, which I did not know, but Black Dog, that was something to do with Kevin Sorbo. And he was actually up here for like 3 or 4 days, but he got really sick. That's when he got sick and had to go back home. But he was involved in that movie Black Dog. I did not know that.
Yeah. That was over there on Neil's Gap, wasn't it?
Neil's Gap and Unicorn.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, with
that's one the Danny film. One of my uncle. He worked on
film, so he probably knows that.
Yeah,
probably. And we talk about his uncle. That is so funny. His uncle knows everybody because we were actually interviewing who was it?
Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton. Yeah, and Billy Bob. Yeah, man, I still got his T-shirt. Yeah. So. Because, the real interviews is not before we interview. It's when we're sitting around shooting the bull.
That's the good part.
Yeah, that's the good part. And so, anyway, so funny because we didn't know if we should say anything or not. But anyway, I said.
It said, don't ask any personal questions on the thing.
And
the first thing is like, hey, you know my uncle.
Well, I said, but Packy said you know his uncle. And he was kind of silent there for a minute. And he said, well, a name might help. Oh, Lord. Los Angeles 29-year-old trans woman beats a 13-year-old girl. Yeah. Rock on, baby.
Yeah.
That's a way to show them girls.
Kidding, right?
I would be embarrassed to no end. I'd be like, here, give it to her.
Yeah.
I mean, 13-year-old, come on. I mean, honestly. Look, Mom, I know they must have been really proud.
Jeez.
I come up the only one laughing here.
We're just over here shaking our heads. You know what? There's just so much news like that coming out. I mean, what do you say anymore? It's just like unbelievable.
I don't know.
You know? I mean, that'd be like Tony Hawk changed his name to Tanya Hawk.
Yeah.
And going out there and trying to kick everybody's butt in the female skateboarding world. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Well, I know one thing. I don't eat Wheaties because everybody on the box of Wheaties, man, has not been good.
Turns around, doesn't it?
That's it.
They're banned from my house. No Wheaties. It's potted meat and Spam. That's what I'm sticking with. But anyway, that is so funny. But anyway. Now, Tommy, you got a big thing coming up here at the end of the month, right?
Yeah, big old thing. July 30th, we got the Mountain Music and Moonshine Festival with Blairsville, and it's the 29th and 30th of July, and there's going to be music on the square, and then the 30th that night we're having Keith Anderson down at the distillery headliner, and
who's Keith Anderson? Tell everybody who Keith Anderson.
He wrote "Picking Wildflowers" and what else did he write? Or he had a hit on Picking Wildflowers and Double XL and.
How does that Picking Wildflowers go? I just sing
you, me, baby, go picking wildflowers.
There you go. We got
like that. Yeah,
he sings that, don't he?
Yeah.
He's let him sing it.
Yeah, he's had. He's had 4 or 5 big old hits, so he's coming and
right.
There's a lot of entertainment around the square, and we're turning our loading dock into a big old stage, and we can bring your lawn chairs, and we'll have food and beverages and
this
all
gonna be
that
Friday
stuff.
and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday, yeah. But the Keith and us and all, we're gonna be down there Saturday night
At the
July
distillery.
30th at the distillery. Yeah.
And then Friday night is going to be on the square.
Friday night's going to be on the square, and Friday day and Saturday day and all that stuff. So, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff going on over there.
But now y'all had not long ago, you had a big concert back there on the back, and I think it was raining. Y'all still had a big crew.
We did. We had my album release party.
Right.
Came out, and, yeah, it poured. The rain was cold. You think May would be,
right,
fairly good weather, but everybody, yeah, we had a bunch of people came out for that, and their umbrellas and their blankets, and we froze too.
Yeah, I know. People don't realize you up there playing, and your fingers are cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, it is.
So what is this? What the weekend going to be called?
It's the Mountain Music and Moonshine Festival. And you can get your tickets. I guess you can go to granddaddymims.com and get tickets. It's through Eventbrite. A lot of things we have tickets for sale at the distillery, but we don't for this because it's a whole different thing.
But now the thing on the square, that's going to be free, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's just come.
Right.
Yeah.
Picking Wildflowers, I Still Miss You. I knew there was some more on here
Yeah.
coming up there.
And he's written a bunch of stuff too, besides what he's saying.
Yeah, that's cool. I like the songwriting end of the thing. So,
Keith isn't cheap, so we're.
Was he not?
Your new album is doing fantastic. Tell folks how many.
We've had
hits you've got.
we've had over close to 500,000 streams with it. Southern Man, the one that Waylon produced, and Jerry Bridges, and. We'll be going to New York, flying up there tomorrow night. And
New York City?
New York City. Well, I'll be actually doing a live interview Wednesday morning on the Newsmax channel at 8:20.
Yeah, Newsmax. I like those guys.
Yeah, and then we're doing some stuff at XM Radio and all that stuff.
The thing about it, though, back in the day, if you had how many you say, a million?
Yeah, sell 1 million records, you made a bunch of money, but now
not anymore. It's
a million streams is not like selling 1 million records. The whole thing's changed.
It's like $8.55.
Yeah, I think I've made $3
so
far.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
sad, man. That's sad.
Now, isn't that right? In music, was it 500,000 is a gold record, 1 million's platinum?
Yeah.
Yes, that's where you are. You're at that gold.
If there
gold
was,
level.
With streams,
if that's what they did anymore.
I guess they'll send me a flash drive.
Exactly. They're gonna send you They're gonna send you an NFT of a gold. Of a gold record.
Aaron LaCombs. That's actually he sells flash drives with his album on it. I think that's awesome because nobody has CDs anymore.
I know Kiss at one time was doing this thing where they brought this recording system in on their shows, and they would actually record that night, and you could buy it at the end of the night.
Show.
The show. That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
that is cool. I wonder how they're able to crank it out that fast.
Well, I guess I'm sure you'd have to.
We got a 16-track tape machine rolling out back.
Yeah,
but you just might end up on the album.
That is cool.
Yeah,
that's what Bob Seger that time. Remember on that thing? We got a 16-track tape machine rolling out back, and you just might end up 16 tracks. Now it's like how many? Golly.
Oh yeah, he's 100.
Yeah.
So speaking of gold record winners, if you will, Elvis, this new movie that just came out this weekend. Did you go see it yet?
I haven't seen it, but I want to.
I can't wait to see it. Have you guys seen it?
I have not.
Open
seen it.
on Friday. Yeah, it's supposed to be. It actually was neck and neck with Top Gun as far as how much money it brought in for the weekend. But it's supposed to be a pretty great movie. Yeah, and the kid that's playing Elvis. I mean, you watch those trailers and things. It's remarkable how much he sounds and looks like.
I know it. Yeah,
honestly, I was just sitting there thinking. I mean, it would be cool for them to come to you and say, "Hey, look, we'd like for you to play Elvis." I mean, that would be like the ultimate. But you got that guy that played the Freddie Mercury, and if they come to me and say, "We'd like for you to play Freddie Mercury," you're perfect. I'd probably
be insulted.
I'd be insulted.
Yeah. That was a good movie too.
It was good.
I just hate to be the guy that looks like Freddie Mercury. Come on, God.
Who was it that did Jerry Lee Lewis? It was Dennis Quaid, right?
Yeah,
I thought he did a good job.
He did awesome. Great Balls of Fire. That movie. Yeah, it was fantastic.
I met Dennis Quaid.
How many movies have been shot by Elvis though? It's just one right after another.
Quite a few. And what's weird about this one I think is almost 3 hours long or something like that. But they have a 4-hour version of it too. But so the reviews are out. They basically say the guy playing Elvis does a fantastic job. Like, it's worth watching just to see him. Mm-hmm. But that the movie itself is sort of like just a collage of a whole bunch of images, and just people aren't necessarily a fan of this director, this Baz Luhrmann, or however you say his last name.
Yeah,
that he does just kind of an interesting look to his movies. And so you may or may not like the style in which he filmed it and how he presents the story, but it's worth watching, of course, for Elvis's music and to watch this kid portray it.
Was he in a different movie or something? I don't recognize him. Now, Tom Hanks is in this. I didn't realize that.
He plays Colonel Tom Parker.
Yeah.
Elvis's agent and manager kind of guy.
I think Elvis would have done a lot better without him.
Yes. Well, I think that's sort of the spin on this movie is like how the two needed each other, but how this guy, Parker, there basically ran the show and controlled Elvis's life kind of a thing. I think that's kind of
that's like Dolly Parton. He was going to do that song, I Will Always Love You or whatever, and Tom Parker said if he does it, he has to be the songwriter on this, and Dolly said, no, it ain't going to happen. And you have to hand it to her for that, which that really.
I was talking to Porter Wagner one night before he died out the Opry, and he's talking about that song, and he said, he goes, because Porter had had the publishing on that song, and he said, he goes, Dolly cut it, it did good, and said everybody's cut it, it did real good, but he said when Whitney Houston cut it, he goes, that paved my driveway.
I guarantee you. She rocked that song.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she did.
Blowed that song out of the water. I'll tell you, you talk about Porter Wagner, and Fred Newell plays with y'all, and y'all going to be in Nashville, too, this weekend?
Yeah, we're playing City Winery Friday night in Nashville.
But you said that's the last time the Waymores is going to be together?
Well, we'll do a few more things, here and there, but, they all played on my album.
Right.
So we're going to do my whole album in its entirety, and we'll be doing some Waylon songs and all that stuff. But
but Fred plays a steel guitar and a lot of other stuff. But he actually worked with Porter Wagner back on the Porter Wagner show.
He did, yeah.
I love to hear him talk about them, stories from the day back in the day. Porter was always out trying to pick up women, I guess is kind of the way I understand it. But he would come in, they would cut that show, and Fred said it would be a complete train wreck.
Yeah.
And he'd say, "Okay, boys, that's a cut." And out the door he'd go.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Now that he's like, let's do that one more time. Let's cut that one more time. Let's get it perfect.
I've heard that Porter had Dolly on a pretty short chain.
Yeah, probably did.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, but that's hilarious. We got one more break to get to, folks. I'm sorry, we're rolling away talking about Elvis and all this other stuff going on. More insurance services. Hey, folks, they are actually friends of ours, and they're good people, and they will treat you right. They got 5 locations, and also they have a show on Saturday. And like I said, if you want to save some money and deal with somebody that actually cares about what's going on with your insurance, and then you give them a call. More insurance services.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock.
Now you can find Mounted Insurance in Murphy, a division of More Insurance, just past the Arby's on Highway 64 West. See Velda Cook-Dockery and Emily McKeon for a fast and accurate quote.
You've been tubing in Helen, but now there's another option here in Warren, presenting the all-new West Tubing Company. Not your ordinary tubing company. From grandparents to little ones, young adults to teens, take a trip downriver, complete with rapids and clean mountain water, and stay afterward for fresh food from the grill and a full bar, along with live music. The all-new West Tubing Company in Warren, 6175 Old Highway 64. West Tubing Company, not your ordinary tubing company.
Your Feel Better starts here.
Your Feel Better starts with Healthy Smiles by Dr. B in Hayesville. Are you afraid or embarrassed to smile because of decayed or discolored teeth? Dr. B uses the latest white fillings, all porcelain crowns, and laser teeth whitening. Visit healthysmilesbydrb.com and get the beautiful smile you've always wanted, so you can start feeling better about yourself. Call 828-360-3999 to make an appointment.
Has your doctor ordered an X-ray, ultrasound, CT, or MRI? Would you like it performed more efficiently and less expensive than anywhere else in town? Then come over to Hillcrest Imaging in Blairsville. Either call or drop by and we will request an order from your physician and arrange everything. Our facility is fully accredited and takes most insurances. Come by and visit us at 15 Ernest Street in Blairsville or call us at 706-745-8790. You will be glad you did.
For older adults who enjoy their freedom but need a helping hand with everyday life and activities.
Whether independent living or assisted living is your desire, age in place at Brasstown Manor Senior Living.
Enjoy the best in senior care, amenities, and dining in Hiawassee. Brasstown Manor is more than just a place to live. It's a fun, active community, a safe haven, and a lifestyle.
Start your journey at BrasstownManor.com.
Shop the hot summer savings event at Carolina Furniture and Mattress Outlet going on now. Summer is heating up with 60% off retail on everything in stock. You'll love our selection. We have home furnishings in stock and ready to take home or have delivered. Living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, and home accents are on sale. Save 60% off retail on everything in the store. Shop the hot summer savings event at Carolina Furniture and Mattress Outlet in Hayesville. Don't miss it.
The Morning Dish! Unlike the telephone company, you've got choices in the mountains for auto insurance. And when you deal with an independent agent, you've got even more. And choices mean savings. Speak with a local neighbor at More Insurance Services.
All righty, folks, we're back with you. Phone number 706-379-9770 to be on Packy's Joke of the Day. The biggest part of the show, Packy's Joke of the Day, 706-379-9770. Call in. We're sitting here with Tommy Townsend and Steve Topper. Topper.
Right.
That's
you just say that Topper louder. I want to hear it.
You want to hear it?
If you're going to address me as Topper, make it enunciated.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Topper.
There you go. No, we love you, Steve. We do. We give you a hard time, man. No doubt about it. But he flies them chickens all over the place, and that's a hard job.
Yeah.
So anyway, give us a call 706-379-9770. Please give us a call 706-379.
Not everybody at once now.
And Steven's cell number 706.
Everybody's got it anyway. Ain't no doubt. Yeah, ain't no doubt. I reckon Green Day, that's a music group, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Billy Joe Armstrong said he's renouncing the U.S. citizenship. He's leaving America. He's mad at us.
That's right. He is.
Okay, folks, I'm not a gambling man, but I would like to put a little money on it that this don't happen.
Of course it doesn't happen. It's like every election. We're like, I'm moving to Canada if this guy wins. That never happens. Never.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to stay here to the bitter end.
People have been trying to throw Steven out of Towns County for years.
I ain't going. What did they do? I don't even know.
He's upset because of. Oh, you talking about the band, or what's he upset about?
Oh, he's upset about the Supreme Roe versus Wade.
That's what he's upset about, right?
Yeah. And all this does is just gives the rights back to the people to vote on this. Is
in the states. That's it.
Yeah, I mean it's not like everybody. But anyway,
but Green Day, they've got gazillion songs that you'd know.
Okay, name one.
Like that one song. Like that one song that's so good.
I know that.
It's what September? Isn't that one of their songs?
Wake me up when September.
There you go. See, thank you. I named one song.
When September ends.
That's it. That's actually it. But they've got a lot of songs.
American Idiot. That was an album too, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
We had a
when
caller.
I come around, there was no one on there.
Call back 706-379-9770. Sing that song. I don't know how it goes.
Wake me up when September ends.
Yeah. What?
I mean, the American Idiot song. I mean, that's all about how America's horrible too. So.
Oh well, he's leaving.
Right?
They're leaving. They're leaving.
Out.
He's not coming back. I think a bunch of them left, but they're still here.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but I think did Tom Hanks? He's actually moved out of America, hadn't he? Don't he live a lot down?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he left out. And
really,
Dave Wagner.
Hey, Dave. Good morning. Where you been, brother?
I've been trying to work a little bit.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I like to work just a little bit too.
Trying to retire.
I just give it up, man. That's what I do. I just quit. Just get mad and quit. You ready to be on the world famous Packy's Joke of the Day?
Oh my gosh, I would love to.
Tommy, you haven't experienced this yet, have
That's
you?
That's what Packy told me to say.
It's Packy's Joke of the Day.
Welcome to the show, Dave.
I'm so happy to be here.
There you go.
I can tell.
Mostly these are food jokes today. Okay, we've got cannibals, we've got moon rocks, and we have cheese. What's it going to be, Dave?
Let's go with cheese.
Hey, Dave, did you hear about the cheese factory that exploded in France?
No, I didn't.
Debris is everywhere.
Debris.
I don't get it.
I got it.
I don't
Of
get
course
it.
you don't get it. You've only ever eaten American cheese.
Well, I'm American.
Brie, man, brie. You know what that is?
It must be cheese.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, pretty good cheese.
Okay, well, I ain't.
Hey, Dave, that was the best one I had today too.
Debris.
He works hard at getting jokes that are terrible. All right, Dave. Thanks for calling in, man.
All right. Appreciate y'all.
I'm sorry, I'm not up on y'all's plane, and we don't have a hit record, and I don't fly for Southern
Hospitality.
Hey, Rick
International
Loker,
Transport.
he had a good idea. Rick Loker said we need topper T-shirts.
T-shirt cooking.
There you
That's
go.
what we do.
We're gonna be all about it. We need to get all that done. So anyway,
I tell you what, we played over in Switzerland. We did some
yeah.
shows over there.
Nice.
And the promoter took us to his house like the day after, and we had dinner or whatever. Well, they had a cheese cellar and took us down in this cheese cellar at their house. And that was the stinkiest stuff
I bet that
have
stinks.
ever smelled. And
Jeez.
it was just, it was good, but it smelled terrible.
I can imagine.
Did it stay on your clothes? Like when you left it, did you smell like cheese?
Oh yeah, you could. And then he gave us some to bring home, and put it in your suitcase, and it was, still good.
I don't know what that guy's got in his suitcase. That'd be kind of weird.
I don't know.
Golly, I don't know. I don't know. I like cheese though. I'm a big cheese.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, cheese
I
is
do
great.
some cheese.
It doesn't smell great though, but it tastes great.
Yeah.
What is you ought to be in a whole big room of it.
I know. I can't imagine. Ugh. What does that look like?
I'm just looking at you, man. You're so pretty.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, man. Lord of mercy.
What's this article you got pulled up there? What is that?
I did not realize, but I reckon we got the Alamo. They got a big lawsuit going over this because they actually had Phil Collins is a historian with the Alamo. He bought a bunch of stuff, a bunch of what they call it, artifacts.
Sure.
And so he actually give them or sold them to the Alamo where they could have them back or whatever else, and come to find out they were all fake. But I just think it's crazy. Phil Collins, he's not from across the pond. He's from over yonder.
He is from across the pond.
So why would he be so interested in the Alamo? You figure that'd be something people down here in South America.
Because America's awesome. That's why. I mean, I don't have anything cool like the Alamo in England. Come on.
Oh, I mean, what is in England? Cheese. That's all we got.
I don't know about cheese there either.
And the Queen.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the Queen. What does she do?
Now, I think that lawsuit's basically. Did he claim that it was fake? And they're saying it's not.
He was told by experts that it was actually true artifacts, and so. But anyway, after they. I reckon some other expert got in there and authenticated it and said it was not.
These are like first world problems if there ever were any. To be so wealthy that you could own literal artifacts from the Alamo, and then debating whether or not they're real or not. I mean, what kind of problem is that?
Well, Phil, if you're listening, I've got some ancient Indian.
We got some Bigfoot toenails.
Yeah,
we got Bigfoot toenails over here.
I like Phil Collins though.
I like Phil Collins too.
Yeah. I can rock with him, but there ain't no doubt. But I just kind of blowed my mind that he would be such a interested in the Alamo. I mean, being from, I guess he's from England, right?
I don't think so.
What do they have over other than the Queen?
I don't know.
And they drive on the wrong side of the road, and their cars are junk.
Big Ben, Parliament.
Parliament. They wear wigs. They still wear wigs over there.
Yeah, man. That's awesome.
That's weird. Steve Thompson. He likes wigs.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
You don't want to wear one of those? That'd be awesome, man. Those big old white, burly kind of wig things. And, every time you want to act smart, you put one on.
I'm just thinking about Tommy down there in that cheese factory because them wigs have been wore for years and years and years. I bet they stink.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I bet.
Do they not? Have they not been over there for like decades and all the ancestors wear them when you go to court?
I don't know. Yeah. This makes you look like a super intellectual. You put that on.
I don't know how I would feel if I went to court and all them dudes in there with wigs on. I'd be like, wait a minute. This is not going to be good. We got any normal people here?
Yeah, exactly.
Like I'd fit in with normal people.
Yeah.
But what are you going to do? That's crazy. But anyway. Steve, you coming back tomorrow?
I am tomorrow.
Good deal.
Tomorrow.
I hate we actually, that John Infante, I didn't know what's going on with that, but now we do, so he actually wants to pre-record that. But Tommy's got a big event. When it's coming up again right quick?
Yeah, July 30th, July 29th, 30th, Moonshine Music and Festival.
There you go.
You got the moonshine in verse. Moonshine and stuff.
The Mountain Moonshine and Music Festival. That's it, yeah.
And all you
it's
folks
early.
up in Nashville that's listening, they're going to be at the City Winery.
Friday night.
Yeah. Come check them out. And that being said, folks, we appreciate y'all coming in.
Yeah.
We will talk to y'all bright and early morning. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're hung at like almost 600. We're just been there. We can't get over the hump. We just need a few, right?
Yeah. I'll go subscribe.
W249DB and WJULAM, Hiawassee.
Well, look a here. Guess who's number one in the Nielsen ratings again?
Play 97.7.